Hey, you all. I wanted to show you all something that I decided to do this year in the garden because y'all, I'm slow gardening. So, and this is a very cathartic type of activity. And I am sifting dirt that is in my containers. So I'm actually going through each container and I'm sifting the dirt because I feel like I used like the regular potting soil that everybody else used. And in some of them, I did a little bit of a mix with some topsoil and some peat moss, but most of it is just potting mix and mushroom compost. And so, and it always seemed to me like it was a little bit, it had a lot of debris in it. And y'all, my nose is itching like crazy. So, and I think this is why. Y'all, look at this dirt. I turned over this dirt and I had like all these little spores out of here. Like the whole bag is just full of, it looks like ash, but I think it's mold. And I hope this is the only bag that's like this, but you guys tell me, have you ever ran into this situation in ground or in your containers? I would love to know. Okay, so I decided not to use that particular bag. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, and that's why I have my mask on, because usually when I'm just going through the dirt I don't wear a mask, but as soon as I hit that I was like, let me go put on a mask. Now I'm gonna show you just a little bit of how I'm doing this and what I'm using. So here we go, and you've probably seen this in some previous videos and was wondering, what the heck are you doing? Well, I have my cart here, and right now it's full of sifted dirt. So you can see it. It looks very, very nice. And this is some of the debris that I've been taking out. Now, some of it is just hard pieces of soil, and I just run it through and break things up. I also am able to break up a lot of like leaves, because in the bottom of the containers I put leaves in the containers, so you can see lots of debris. So y'all, here's a pile of the debris. I'm just tossing it on top of my compost, and then I'll kind of rake it through a little bit. But y'all, I have a few piles like this throughout the garden just from sifting the dirt. So definitely I think it's beneficial to go through the dirt maybe every few years if you have a container, and sift the dirt. And also I can amend the dirt at the same time. Now let me show you how I made my sifter on the cheap. Okay, y'all, this is my sifter, and all it is a picture frame. So I was kind of looking at these last year, and they have them on Amazon. They don't look like this, of course, because I DIY'd this. And since wood is, kind of on the pricey side now, I decided to try to be creative, because, that's what you have to do when you don't have like a lot of money. And so I went to the thrift store, and just so happens the day that I went to the thrift store, the artwork and the picture frames were 50% off. And this baby was $3. So I got it for $1.50. And it just so happens it's just perfect, because y'all didn't measure it or anything. Now, it's kind of small on the sifty side, and I was kind of doing it for a test, but I kind of like the size. Now, it's just a picture frame. I took the glass out, of course, and then I already had some hardware wire in my garage. So that was a plus, and I had staples. So the only thing I did was cut this down with my wire cutters, which I had in the garage, and stapled it on the back. That's it. I didn't do any measuring or anything. I just eyeballed everything, and you can see where the staples are. You can see where the staples are in here. And it's actually pretty sturdy. I did have a few staples that popped out, and I just need to put them back in. And then I take this and I just put it across my across my cart, and y'all, it fits perfectly. So that worked out very, very well. Yeah, you can see the shadow of the sun is coming in. And then I just take my dirt and put it on, and then I rub the dirt through. And then once I do that, I toss all the trash down here. If there's big roots, I put those in my bag. So I have my bag right here, and this is where I put the big roots. I've already dumped the bag, so I can't show you anything. And then this is what I get. Y'all know y'all can see my shadow, so I hope it's not too distracting. But just look at that. So I don't have a lot of sticks, and it had rocks and sticks in it. And if it had big rocks, I saved those for the fountain. And it came out just perfectly. Y'all, this is what you can find if you sift your dirt. Grubs. So I'm just gonna take those out and give those to the birds. So if y'all have any questions for me about how I did this, because I feel like it was so simple, I don't even need to show the process. But if I make another one, then I'll go through the process. But definitely it's something to think about. I probably wouldn't do this every year because it is quite labor intensive. But at the same time, y'all just sit here in the garden. It's a nice breeze going. I look around at all the beautiful things in the garden and just kind of enjoy it. And that's one of my goals for this year, is to just like enjoy the garden and not really focus on, I gotta get this planted, I gotta move this here and all this stuff. I am doing some of that too. But right now in the morning, I just love it. Before, you know, the air gets stirred up and I can hear the rooster in the back and the birds are chirping and there's not a lot of people out, and I just sit here and I just sift my dirt. So that is it. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, because y'all, this is a pretty cool project and I think the plants will benefit. So bye.